Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you this afternoon. We still continue with our biology tutorials, and today I'm going to present a YouTube video on a lesson plan for teachers who want to teach biology in the following area. So the lesson plan is subject is biology, class level is junior secondary or high school, time is 40 to 60 minutes, topic is classification, and subtopic is using dichotomous key to identify organisms or to identify living organisms. I'll begin with the general objective, which is to enable learners to understand and apply the use of the dichotomous key in biological classification. The key competencies: critical thinking and problem solving, collaboration and teamwork, and communication skills. These are the things we want to inculcate into the learners. Lesson references is secondary mathematics from 3 KLB or any other recommended biology textbooks, teachers' guides, and notes. Materials and teaching aids will include specimens like leaves, insects, shells, or artificial models. You can also have a chart showing examples of dichotomous key. And then, of course, we should have a whiteboard and markers. Specific lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, learners should be able to 1. Define dichotomous key and explain its purpose. 2. Understand how to construct and use a dichotomous key to classify organisms. 3. Identify common mistakes when using dichotomous key. 4. Practice using dichotomous key to identify plants and animals. Lesson plan structure. Introduction, taking about 10 minutes. Ask learners, how do scientists identify and classify unknown living organisms? Here, you go next to introduce the concept of classification in biology. Explain that scientists use dichotomous keys to group and identify organisms. Provide a real-life example, e.g. classifying students by physical features, e.g. does the student wear glasses? Yes or no? Or arranging books in a library. Lesson development. Step 1. Explanations and notes, which can take about 15 minutes. What is a dichotomous key? A dichotomous key is a tool that helps classify and identify organisms based on observable characteristics. The key is structured in a series of two-choice yes or no questions that progressively narrow down the identity of an organism. Step 2. How to use a dichotomous key. 1. Start at step 1 and choose between two contrasting statements about an organism. Follow the numbering to your choice. 3. Continue answering until you reach the final destination. Example of dichotomous key for animals. Remember, we said there are two alternatives. Step 1A and 1B. 1A, the animals have feathers, you are told to go to 2. B, the animals does not have feathers. So those are two alternatives. You can go to 3. 2A, remember in 1A you are told to go to 2. The animal is a flightless bird. You have identified the animal is ostrich. B, the animal can fly. This is an eagle. The animal does not have feathers where you are told to go to 3. You have 3A. The animal has fur or hair. You can go to 4. And if the animal has scales, you can go to 5. So let's go to 4 for the animals with fur or hair. And then we find that the animal has sharp teeth and is a carnivore, that is lion. And the animal has flat teeth and is a herbivore, cow. 5A. The animals live in water, that is fish. That is the animals with the scales. And the animal can live on land and in water. You identify that one as a frog. Practice question. Use the key above to identify an unknown animal. Show runners a dichotomous key for plants or animals. This is a demonstration of step 3 of lesson development. Work through an example step by step. Allow runners to identify an unknown specimen using a key. Step 4 of lesson development is group activity, which can take about 10 minutes. Task. Divide the students into groups and give each group a set of pictures of plants and animals. Instructions. Students create their own dichotomous key. 2. Each group tests another group's key. Conclusion and question and answer, 5 minutes. Recap key points. What is a dichotomous key? How do we use it? Ask runners to reflect. Why is classification important in biology? And guys, there is a video of classification in this channel of Smart Traveler Memos. Assign homework. Practice identifying a new set of organisms. Notes for teachers. Ensure students understand how to observe characteristics before using a key. Encourage them to use clear contrasting choices when constructing keys. Use real-life examples to make it engaging. That ends the lesson plan for the teachers to teach use of dichotomous key. Goodbye, and let me meet you in the lesson on the use of dichotomous key. Goodbye.